By the time this video is edited and posted, there will be 31 days left until the new year. And if you're anything like me, that realization just hit you. There isn't much time left, and if you're anything like me, you're very ambitious for the new year and who you want to become in 2026. And this is why I'm making this video. I personally myself needed a clear outline of what I need to do and the habits that I need to build going into 2026. So when we're talking about reinventing ourselves, we usually think of a very extreme version of ourselves, like waking up at 5 a.m., working out, studying before the sunrise, and just crushing it every single day. However, you can't expect yourself to just magically become that person on the 1st of January. In fact, if you jump straight into the hardest things, that's the fastest way to burn out. You need to start simple. You need to prove to your body and to yourself and to your mind that you can stay consistent with simple things first. So it could be something as simple as, I promise myself to drink this much water every single day, or I will be taking my supplements consistently every single day. That might seem very small and very insignificant, however, that's the reason why it's so easy to be inconsistent with things like that. And if you are inconsistent with smaller things, it's so much harder for you to stay consistent with the harder things, like waking up at 5 a.m. when your body is wired to waking up at 10 a.m. That's just not possible. This is why this 30-31 day frame is so important and so powerful. You can rewire your brain, wire your body, and build momentum and actually start becoming the person that you want in order to step into 2026. So the most important thing is your health, your body, and your mind. You don't need to have a perfect routine. You don't need to have a 4 a.m. billionaire morning routine engraving your body on the 1st of January. What you do need to do is show your body a little consistency. 30 days of showing up for yourself can change not only your body, but also your mood, your mind, and confidence going into the new year. Fix your sleep schedule. This is something that I need to work on for sure. I have ruined my sleep schedule in the past couple of months and I'm working on becoming better at it. You should set one consistent time and actually make it sustainable. Don't promise yourself that you are gonna go to bed at 8 p.m. and then wake up at 4 a.m. if you internally know that you're not actually gonna be doing it. Expose yourself to the sun in the morning. The earlier the better. It helps our body produce serotonin, it makes us happier. I personally noticed that I'm way more productive and I'm actually way more energetic when I see the sun or my body is exposed to the sun in the first hour of my day. And 100% do not scroll in your bed the moment you wake up. It is so easy and honestly so annoying that our body just naturally wants to do it, but you should be resisting that temptation as much as possible. If you can, put your phone away, as far away as possible. If you have an alarm, use your alarm. If you don't have an alarm, use your phone, but put it as far away as possible so that your body actually gets up and really resist the temptation to go onto Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, because before you know it, you will spend an hour or 2 hours there and your entire morning is just wasted. Next up is your diet. If you get called out by what I'm gonna say right now, don't worry, I'm one of those people as well. But how many times have you promised yourself that starting today or starting tomorrow, I'm not gonna be eating any sugar or alcohol, and I'm gonna be eating this healthy diet that you have imagined for yourself. And then maybe you lost for a day or two or maybe even a week, and after that you just spiral back into what your previous diet was. So now a clever version of us is gonna aim for a stability plan. Add one healthy meal per day. Protein for your muscles, vegetables as your fiber, and still don't forget the carbs because those are important for the energy. Once you stay consistent with one healthy meal per day, maybe start to add 2 and then 3 and notice how your body starts to feel. If I eat unhealthily for some period of time and then I suddenly switch back to eating a little more healthily, I notice that maybe my body resists that for a little bit, but then after some time I start to feel better and I start to feel healthier, and I ultimately have more energy and more happiness in me, and my body will stop craving the sweet things and it will actually crave for the healthy things. Next up is move your body without working out. Small movements count every single day. If you can fit in a 10-minute stretching session or 10-minute Pilates session or something that keeps your body moving, that's already progress. I personally have a little yoga mat that I can, use every single morning for my daily stretches, or if I feel like my body is getting a little too stiff while I'm working for several hours, I can just use that and exercise and stretch my body a little bit. And even though it's not really a proper 1.5 hour high intensity training, it's still something that keeps my body moving, keeps the production of serotonin moving, and I feel more energetic and I feel more active throughout the day. You want to pick up the lowest friction habit, if it's walking or maybe running or whatever you actually look forward to. Also, if I'm going somewhere and if it's in a close enough proximity, instead of taking a bus, instead of driving there, I will actually walk if the weather allows it. And another bonus tip is to track how consistent you are throughout the days. If you see how much progress you've done, you are more likely to continue on with that progress. Lastly is your mental health. Mental health is as important as your physical health. If you can think clearly, you are able to accomplish more tasks throughout the day, and you are generally a person who is less likely to be depressed, who is less likely to be overwhelmed or anxious all the time. If you're having a bad day, or if you're having a day that's not even too exciting, one thing that will instantly make you feel better is writing down or remembering something that you are grateful for. Number 2 is clean your space. It will be a good break from studying or working or whatever you are doing and can help you feel a little more organized. And lastly, don't forget to do something that reduces your anxiety. Sometimes it can be meditation, sometimes it can be going for a walk, something that can help you feel a little more calm throughout the day. 30 days is certainly not about constructing a completely new identity. In fact, let's say point A is where you are right now, your current self, and point B is the ideal version of yourself, someone that you want to become and want to be in 2026. What you want to do is you want to move to point B as steadily as possible. What matters is not the speed, but the consistency. That way you can build enough momentum for 2026 and you will enter the new year already in motion. By the way, if you are watching this video not on the 1st of December, or it could be, I don't know, it could be the 5th, could be the 6th, or whatever day it is, you don't need to start on a particular day. You can start right now, you can start today, and you will start to build your momentum, and that's the most important thing. I hope this was somewhat helpful. I personally will be following those tips and I will be implementing those habits, and hopefully I can become the better version of myself in 2026, and I certainly wish the best for you too.